And on this segment of Business Boost, we are visiting with the attorneys from the Bryant Law Center, locations in Paducah and Louisville. And a lot of you out there do have legal questions. You see them all the time on the Local 6 legal line. We're going to pose some more specific questions right now. And first of all, Kevin, let's toss it to you. A car wreck. Anytime someone is in a car wreck, what's the first thing they should do after the police get things cleaned up?
Well, Dave, the first thing I think they should do is take a deep breath. If they think they're injured, they need to get some medical treatment, obviously, but then beyond that, I think they need to call a lawyer. There are certain things that they probably have questions about. Lawyer can answer those for them. The insurance companies always have people working on their behalf immediately, so I think it's important that if the person's been involved in a car wreck, get the medical treatment, and then call a lawyer and get some answers to the questions they have.
Speaking of questions, after you are involved in that accident, you may be wondering to yourself, do I really have a case? Well, I'm guessing that that's a question that needs to be answered by an attorney.
Yeah, most people have that question, and the simple answer is if you're in a wreck, was not your fault, you definitely have claims. You may have property damage claims, personal injury protection claims, or even liability claims against the other driver for lost wages, medical expenses, pain and suffering. So you definitely have a claim no matter whether the wreck was a small wreck or a bigger wreck.
Some of you out there may have the mentality of, well, I feel bad if I sue somebody. It's not all about feeling bad about it, because you do have expenses that could run into sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars if you are severely injured. Those have to be taken care of.
That's true, and you don't always have to sue anybody to get compensation. Usually the claims are with the insurance company. But again, that's why you need to talk to a lawyer so you can figure things out. When people call, almost everybody says, I don't want to sue anybody. So that's something we're already familiar with, but they do want to get compensation for what they've been through. They want their medical bills paid. They want their wage loss. And of course, if we can get something for pain and suffering, we will.
Well, let's toss it over to the patriarch of the Bryant Law Center in Paducah and Louisville. Mark Bryant, you've seen him for years, a very prominent and successful attorney in this area. And Mark, let's talk about the ways of doing business, because we are still in the COVID-19 pandemic. A lot of people might be a little bit apprehensive about coming down to meet with an attorney should they need one. What's the protocol?
Dave, let me tell you, we have done everything that we possibly can to be able to see people. We've got a side yard over here next to our building. We got 2 picnic tables there. We meet people on the picnic tables. We talk about their cases. We meet people on Zoom. We meet people on FaceTime. I mean, we can meet with you, and we do it every single day. And you know, the thing about our company is we've been in existence more than 30 years now. We have collected more than $100 million for our clients over the last 30 years. And Kevin and I have worked together really, really hard to make a great personal injury department. He's in charge of that department, and he's got great lawyers and staff that work with him. But the one thing that you always got to know when you're dealing with these kind of cases is it is hugely important that you get to your lawyer in the very beginning. And Kevin is from Paducah, I'm from Paducah. Yeah, Kevin went to Lone Oak High School and I went to Tillman, but we're still buddies, and we'll work hard for you, but you need to get a hold of us. And if you have a car wreck, pick up the phone. We'll meet you on the picnic table, or we'll meet you on a Zoom call or a FaceTime. And we've got an extra office over here that we rented from the county in the courthouse annex, and we got our own annex over there, and we can meet you there. We can wear masks. Everybody in our office has been taking these COVID tests, and we're doing fine, and we'll be glad to meet you and talk to you about your case.
They are Kevin Shannon and Mark Bryant of the Bryant Law Center in Paducah, and now with the location in Louisville. If you have a car wreck, you don't know whether or not you've got a case, let these guys decide. Give them the call, make the appointment, and they will tell you if you have a case. Our thanks for watching this segment of Local 6 Business Boost.